Hello. This is Rachel Hogan's art. I'm Rachel Hogan, and this is my art. And I am live streaming early tonight. Well, not as early as I'd like to be, but pretty early for me. Earlier than 9. So tonight I'm just doing a sketchbook tour. I cut my finger pretty good. I don't know if you can see that. And this thumb. So it's kind of hard to do like a lot of stuff right now with that. And also, I was doing a mural all day on a fence, so that was fun. All right, check this out. First sketch. Turn down this music a little bit. This is when I discovered Zentangle, and I was really excited about Zentangle. So I was like having so much fun with it that I think I gave myself carpal tunnel. Well, I was doing all of these things. And I actually have no idea how I look right now, but I might flip the camera around and talk to you in a little bit. Um, See if we get more people on here. So we're going to start with this picture here, which was a really fun one to do. I'd have to say, um, I didn't plan it out. I just started to draw some circles and some patterns and stuff, and then it developed into this awesome um, owl somehow. And I don't even know how it happened. It was just magnificent. So that happened. And then let's see. The next one here, I was still into the Zentangle zone, which I absolutely love. It is so therapeutic. And I created this octopus. And Mana, hi. Thank you. Oh, and thank you for those hearts. I need them. It's been a long day. Yeah, so I started these awesome Zentangling patterns, and the owl was so fun that I thought I'm gonna do an octopus. So I actually did the outline of the octopus and then filled it in with fancy designs and then added some swirlies to it. And you just can't argue with swirlies. When swirlies come into around, you just you know what? I need a pointer. I feel like a teacher tonight. Like hello. Ooh, purple. I like purple. So this will be my pointer since I cut my thumb and my finger. Owie. Um, yeah, don't grab drill bits with your bare hands and try to pull them out of a drill bit case. um, oh, Mana, are these in your coloring book? These are not in my coloring book. I Thank you for asking. I have the mermaid coloring book now in my Printify shop. If you're interested in the mermaid one, and these I'm going to do an animal one next, and these will be in the next coloring book. Thank you for asking me that. Um, because I actually really enjoy doing these, and to make a coloring book out of it would be like super amazing. Here's one and my table's pretty dirty because I paint on it, and I just don't take the time to clean it really. I should. I'll get there. I could put some paper here, but I was busy all day. Didn't have time. Lana, far out. Thank you. So here's a nice fish. I started this one with circles as well. And if you look over here, you'll see like a little crab in there. It's got little claws. I'll hold that up a little closer. Little crabby dude in there with the fish. Um, and then just Zentangled in some designs. I mean, Zentangle is so amazing. And let's see, the next one I don't even know what's in here, so hopefully there's nothing really horrible. So this is the next one I did. And I started with circles again. Circle here, circle here. This one I put in like a cat kind of face in the bottom. And then over here, I just added, this is a whole circle here. And I just put in like some lines and shapes and some other. I always start with circles. I love circles. I even put my name in this one up here and lots of flowers and dots and things like that. And the next one we have here is not finished. It looks like I started this one and I probably got distracted with my ADD. ADHD, ADD. Everybody has letters now, right? If you're not ADD or ADHD, you must be some a PhD. So here I with some practice squares, and this one I didn't finish, obviously, but it's a good way if you want to do Zentangle to get started and just kind of get into the flow of how the patterns work. Um, one one line at a time. Now, this one was really fun to do because I love drawing faces. And for me, I don't know, faces are just the coolest thing. You get to create, people faces. Also, this one started out with a circle, couple of circles here. And this is like a fan pattern. And then I wound up doing like flowers, hearts, and some mushrooms up here. And this is like the fan and this little guy. And here, if you look, there's this little hand. I'm starting to really enjoy drawing hands as well. And let's see, this one is the mermaid one and holding a seashell. I just had so much fun drawing all these Zentangles. And the story on this one is she, is the curious mermaid and she loves to find treasures. And this is the treasure she found. And there is quite a bit of pencil shading in it. So when I make my coloring book, that'll be taken out. So you can color. This one was just a fun one. I have no actual explanation for this one. Let me pull this up a little bit. Other than I was practicing a pattern I saw on YouTube, which was really cool. This one right here. And it looks really hard. Um, but if you follow the pattern, then you can see like there's a circle in each circle. Um, Somehow you get these, do like a half circle inside each circle, and then you can put the patterns in there. And this one was kind of an owl. uh, I would say kind of an owl looking thing. And so that was really fun to do. Um, I'd have to say I really enjoyed it. Next we have dolphins jumping in the ocean. And I think I started like with the Zentangle up here, but then my artsy self went to the the flowers in the ocean and the palm trees because that's where I live and that's what I love. I'm trying to figure out a way how to move this camera so you can see me and my art at the same time. I'm not really sure um, how to do that right now. Let's see. On this one here is just some exciting little mushrooms and lines and things. So we've got our fan, which I really enjoy doing these fan shapes. in these mushroom shapes. Um, and then just random designs. This one doesn't really have too much in it other than just basic fun. And this one was my fun with faces. I love fun with faces because, like I said, I love drawing and drawing faces. And this one I just started, I think I started with her face here, and then I just kind of kept going on up and did the opposite face of a man type of face here. And Mana, thank you for those hearts. You're probably the only one watching. I appreciate your comments. Let's see, is it Thursday yet? I think it's only what day is this? It's Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesdays are usually a nice slow day, slow evenings. I think Tony, my son Jangelo, is still like live streaming tonight on his Apex Legends. Now these are fun because you can do a base pattern or like a frame pattern. Like say you did this all the way around, you would have a really nice frame on your picture, hand drawn. When Mana, I see 5 watching. Woohoo! 5 people. Yeah, I'm excited because I just enjoy like going through my old sketchbooks and seeing like, what I did compared to now. And this is from 2023. So I usually like to write the dates in on on that. Okay. Can you hear music? I'm just trying to put on a little bit of music. It sounds like an elevator music. So I ran out of things to say. Oh, who's this? Jean. Jean Hageda 7639. I'm watching. Oh, thank you. I love to do Zentangle and I'm enjoying your art as well. Oh, thank you, Jean. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you for commenting. You're so cool. Oh, appreciate that. And yeah, isn't it relaxing? Jean, Zentangle is like a really great way to express yourself without expectations, I think. Um, and I'd love to see some of your art. You can always post in my community on my page. I would love to see some of your, at least one of your Zentangles. That would be amazing. Now, this I started getting into some hearts, and I really enjoy hearts. So I put hearts, flowers. These are heart flowers. As you can see, they're all hearts, hearts, um, with the flowers and some mushrooms again. And this one was more open. Like you can see most of my stuff, I'm like really covered the page. This one I left kind of an open space. I just liked it. And I did a few new things on this one because every day I like to learn something new um, in the Zentangle world. And so that's what I would do. Like take like the fans I learned. So I got those. I got the mushrooms. Um, and then I added in these little swirly thingies. And those were really fun to do. And here I used my Zentangle for her hair. I'm like, once you start Zentangling, you get more confidence in yourself about doing art because you can see that by following, consistent patterns, you make beautiful art. And so by using my Zentangle skills here, with all the lines and everything like that, it developed into um, doing like an actual picture of a gal with kind of pretty hair and flowers. which was really nice. Jean, I actually don't know what I did. Had a name. Oh, okay, until your son pointed it out, and you've been doing it for years. Oh my gosh, that's so cool, and you just happened on this live? Oh my, it was just meant to be? Very awesome. Yeah, so it's called Zentangle. Um, I'm just calling it Zen right now because it's very relaxing. Jane, Kelsey, oh my gosh, you guys, hi. Thank you for joining. I'm doing a sketchbook live. Young Z plays. Hi, Young Z. Oh, you guys are so awesome. Thank you. My sketchbook tours tonight because I injured myself. I cut my finger really bad and my thumb grabbing a drill bit that didn't want to come out of its case. So I'm just kind of like pointing with my pointer. I feel like a teacher tonight. So I hope you can all learn something. Oh God, hi. Yay, Boat God's here. Jang is here. Thanks for saying you love my art. And here's another one I started but didn't finish because this was in 2023 before I had made a goal to before I made goals that I actually finished and accomplished. So this, I guess, would be one I could finish. As Mana always tells me, finish your art. This year is my year to finish my art. Paintings I've started and drawings I've started that I haven't finished yet. This one is just regular, pretty patterns, nothing too exciting. And then one day for a stream, we did hats, not Zentangle, but just hats. I thought it would be fun. And Jean, it's really cool that now you know you have a name for your art that you do that relaxed you. And if you look up Zentangle on YouTube, you'll just be so amazed at all the fun things you find. And I'm getting hearts. Yay, thank you. um, and then of course I did the angel, the feathers. The Zentangle came in handy because the feathers is actually like a repetitive pattern where you draw the feather shape and the lines and everything. And her hair is also lines, line, 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 line. So once you start getting getting used to your Zentangling and drawing to relax, you can actually create pictures. So, um, Jang, it's so cool of you to bring your folks over here. Oh my God, you guys are so amazing. And this is nothing. I missed a page. This is my guy angel. I found him somewhere and I just thought it was really, really like a thoughtful look where where it's like an angel in his raw form, just um, with feather. He's thinking like, oh, what am I gonna do? Where are my pants? No, that's not what he's thinking. He could be thinking anything. Um, Jean, I've found a lot of inspiration on Pinterest. Oh yeah, Pinterest is another really great source. Thank you for that. And Boat God says the good old memories of your art. Yeah. I wish I had some of your music. I could play that, Boat God, while I streamed. Wouldn't that be fun? You should send me some, and then I can like play like a little bit of it on my live stream. I'd love to do that for you. Even you too, Jang. I can play little clips of your music. You guys are so talented. This one is similar to another one I did, but of course, anyone who knows me knows I love color, and it's hard for me not to add color. So I did add color to this one, which is really fun. These are not colored in, though. For some reason, I must have ran out of time or got tired, but that's okay. And I have been painting all day. I've been doing a mural on a fence post Well, on a whole fence, a bunch of posts, and I'm painting daffodils for someone this week. And after this week, next week, I get to do a mural on the inside of a restaurant bar, behind the bar, and it'll be sea life. So that's really exciting for me. And I'm working on becoming a full time paid artist. Um, well, I get paid, but I want to be able to live on it. So, also, when you check out my new store on Pinterest, which I post on my community, if you check out my community comments, you'll see where my store is on Printify. And there's lots of fun things in there, like even for pets, swimwear, shoes, a lot of my art and designs, and there's t-shirts and all kinds of fun things. Um, so this one I really had fun because I love fire. I love drawing fire, and I love just kind of, you know, I don't know. It's just like alive, right? Very alive. So Kelsey, how are you doing? See if she's still here. This was like trying to practice whatever that is, which proportions. It wasn't working that day. It doesn't look like. And then here's some more Zentangle again. So I do love just drawing patterns. It is so relaxing, as Jean knows as well. And I wondered, Jean, what do you have like a favorite subject you like to draw? Kelsey, better now that I'm off work. Oh, no kidding. This is um this is a sketch, my first sketch on someone that I was going to draw their portrait, and it wasn't working, so I just stopped. Um I just stopped working on it, and I do have to go back to it because I really do want to draw this person. I did get her hands, but I couldn't get her mouth and her eyes. But it was a good start. This one is, you guessed it, a phoenix. And Kelsey, how am I doing? I'm doing really great. It was 85 degrees here today, sunny and warm. Every day's been so perfect here. I just couldn't be more thrilled with the weather here in Florida right now. Let's see, this one, yes, the phoenix was a nice challenge because I had never drawn a phoenix. So I did my square like I do for my Zentangles. Let me see. Oh yeah, all my Zentangles. I have a square board I draw for the outline of the. Let me go back to the beginning here. So when I started, I just do a square inside of my book. So then I have a border to work with. And instead of Zentangle, I did the phoenix, which is still shapes, the same shape over and over again with different variations. So it's really not too hard if you can. You do have to practice, but focus on it, and you can get to a point where you make some really beautiful, beautiful art. Jean, I love flowers. I can do anything with flowers. I'm jealous that you can draw faces. I cannot. Oh, I love flowers. Flowers. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm painting daffodils on a fence for a lady. It's really fun. I get to draw like all different sizes of daffodils, and um yeah, it's been a fun project. And faces is something you got to practice. Anything with an eye and a mouth is a face. And Kelsey, this was inspired by you, little toucan, because I know you love toucans. It's going to be your next bird, right? I think you said that once. Although I would be afraid of a toucan's beak. I mean, birds can bite, but I guess if you train them, they're pretty nice. But they are definitely beautiful. And I think I'm actually gonna paint a toucan, and this will be in my color book. I'm doing an animal coloring book. Next, I'd have the mermaid coloring book in my shop right now in Pinterest, Rachel Hogan Art, um, Pinterest.me, which is in the description in my community page. Horizon Black, you're lurking. Yay! You're my favorite lurker. I hope you caught up on your sleep. We had a fun time last time, didn't we? And here I think I added some actual gold paint. I just wanted to see if it would be shiny, and it was. Because this paper isn't really made for water. And I think this one also is when I used just water with ink for shading. Horizon Black, you were here when I did that. Kelsey, I adore them. Oh, you still want a toucan. Nice. Yeah, they're beautiful birds. I found a new bird too I wanted to paint. Oh, I can't remember. It starts with a G, and it's like in the jungle, and it's got this beautiful long, like 2 or 3 foot tail, and it's just super elegant. So that is going to be another thing that I'm going to do. This is practicing mushrooms and practicing a face. Um, and this is without any lines or anything. I just drew it. And this one I think we did on one of my live streams. It was a really fun one, and I added a little color, but I never added anything below her, which I still might do because I love this shape, and it just looks like she's so interested in whatever it is she's holding. It's like a little present. You can see that it's like a little box, like someone gave her a jewelry box, and she's like, I wonder what that could be. And if anyone is on TikTok, you can see this drawing come to life, and these two actually start dancing, which is really fun. I've discovered make your drawing come to life or make your photo come to life. When you hit this button, there's these AI options you can do now. And I'm like, I wonder what it would do with this. And it made the musical notes all dance around and everything. It was so cool. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. And so I did a few of those. This one is just an eye because that's the other thing I love is just eyes. I like drawing eyes. And instead of a circle, this time I used a square. It may have been a coaster I traced to get this shape. Because usually I do always circles, but this time I did a square, which was pretty fun. And these circles here turned into a tree. And I love trees. I love flowers. I love trees a lot as well, especially like the tree of life trees. Um, See, I drew a really great one somewhere. I have a couple sketchbooks. I'm going to switch over to this sketchbook right now because this one has some different things. And this is dated to 2020. So this was six years ago. Um, I forgot this was even here. But I love that one because not a lot of people do manly mermaid. Let's see, mermaid. It can't really be a merman. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a merman. So I did this nice little merman here. So we could get some mer babies. And this is their pet dragon. I've been into dragons as well. I love dragons. Anyone else like dragons? That's a really fun one for me. And this, I forget, I had a photo reference for this one, and I had a lot of enjoyment because I got to do a little bit of the feet as well, some hands, and the face, and feathers. And I love feathers. And thank you for liking, you guys, for liking my stream. I have a whole 9 likes. Woohoo! Really kicking it. And my mermaids always are holding something in their hand. This is something glowing. And I had fun with this mermaid because, she has like an octopus tail. Now, not all of my drawings are good. I'm going to tell you that. Sometimes they look really, really bad, but most artists won't show you the really bad ones, but we may come across one. This one, she's just a happy little mermaid. And I don't think these are in my current mermaid coloring book on my Pinterest page, so I'm going to add these to the next one. Jean, beautiful. Oh, thank you. Jean, do you live in what time zone do you live in? This one I love. I kind of copied the shape from a photo reference, but I added my own touches to her. Um, but yeah, she's also holding a seashell. I just love mermaids. This one I think is in my coloring book. This is one that I didn't finish. It looks like her elbow broke right here. It's facing in a weird. I think I was gonna change the direction of her arm, and then I just probably forgot about it. Maybe the phone rang and I answered the phone. Life just happens, right? Jean, Texas, Central Time. Okay. Yeah. Oh, my friend lives in Austin, Texas. She's that's awesome. Yeah, Texas is somewhere I have not been, but I think Kelsey and Jangelo went through there, and I've had so much fun. um, yeah, this one was another unfinished drawing, but it was getting there. You could see I was actually using lines on her face for the eyes, nose, and mouth. Um, and I don't know why I haven't finished this one. This was probably back in 2022 as well. Um, I don't know if I did this one on live stream or not, but it's a different style of face. There's so many different types of faces you can draw and create. So this is another great one. I had a lot of fun with this one because she looks kind of like exotic, I think. Hmm, thirsty, thirsty. Yeah, so this was a good one. This is another unfinished mermaid with her hands going back like, "Wee, we're zooming through the water." And I don't know why some of them, maybe I was practicing the shape because there's now a smaller one with the same shape. And then a tail. We always like to have mermaid tails. And what else we got in here? Oh, I like this is a fun one. Other than being a mermaid sitting, um, these I'm gonna zoom in a little closer. These are ear clips, like elf ear clips that you can wear on your ears, like for if you like elves and fairies and things like that. And I thought I would draw them. So these are little ears right here. And then these are ear clips that you could wear on your ears. And it'll look like little, like fancy elf ears. So that was a fun project for me. Yeah, Texas, that's nice. Like right now, Central Time. So it's 9:30 at night here. So it must be 11:30, I think. Right? 11:30 over there. And so this one will go in my animal coloring book. I might have to do a few adjustments because I did use a photo reference. I don't remember where it was though to get permission or anything, but I'll probably have to like adjust it. And I did this one back in 2021, like 5 years ago. But I love giraffes and I love their eyelashes, like how long they are. They're just beautiful. So, and I love the mommy and baby things. Oops, that's all of that one. Let's see. This one, oh yeah, this one, I drew an elf here. She has little elf ears. And this was no photo reference. This just came out of my brain somehow. And again, I like drawing the little feet and hands. And this one here is Jean. It's 8:32. So you're only an hour behind. I'm only an hour ahead then. Okay. That's cool. Then you like this because this is lips, practicing drawing lips. Lips are so different and so hard to, well, I shouldn't say hard, but they can be challenging, and especially with teeth. So these have little teeth in there, and these have little circle highlights. I had a really good um, reference class on that. And then the next one, I think, was it this one? Oh, yeah, this one. I really had fun with this. This was done in 2019, which I think I did better art back in than I do now. I think I lost some of my skill somewhere. I don't know what happened, but this was a really fun one. And you can see the pencil is rubbing off. I never sprayed this book with protector spray to keep the pencil from rubbing around. So I'll have to go over it. But this one I had the hand in here as well. Hope you can see that. Let me try to move this over there. And then I decided, and I don't usually do buildings either, but it just seemed right. Like there's an arch here with a couple of planets behind her. Her hair's blowing inwards like from a portal, and she's got the buildings behind her. I thought that was a really exciting and different thing to do. Something besides a mermaid. Let's see. I'm peeking through. This was one that was going to be a commission, and I was practicing her face for a friend of mine. It's her daughter. Let's see, what's this one here? This one is an angel in the clouds. And I think this is Earth, representative of Earth. And this is Africa. And it was on fire at the time. I think like we were having a lot of fires that year. So I decided to kind of do that, kind of in lieu of what's going on in the Earth and the angels like thinking about it. Jean, when I do Zen to give to my friends, I always draw little surprises, kind of like you did in the one you showed earlier with your name. Oh, cool. I tried to hide things so every time they look, they see new things. Oh, that is so perfect. I bet your art is so great. And you should share it. I really want to see what you do there with it. Yeah, I love hiding things too. This one, she's a flying angel, and this one she has a little buddy. And we don't know if she's a mermaid or not because all we see is her face. And they're looking at each other. It could be a mirror, but you can see she has short hair, so it's kind of like I was thinking this is her friend, like above the surface, and she's like below the surface. But she has a friend, and they are like really close. And this one was just a fun one to do. Boat God, that's very cool. Oh, yeah. Let's see. This one was, a famous artist that I've met, or I knew him for a brief time, and I wanted to see if I could draw what he painted, and so I was trying that out, and this inside her skirt is like a stage, and he drew, like, people inside, and this is, like, the curtains pulled back, an old dress, with a corset type of thing. Um, so I just wanted to see if I could do it. And I added palm trees because that's what I like to do. And it actually turned out pretty good. And I was excited that I could draw what a famous artist could draw. This one, I actually had some help. I did not draw this one. The really good one, I did not draw. This one, a friend of mine drew. I was sketching at work one day and he sketched it in, and he is now, he travels around the world selling his art and he's really good. Very, very talented man. Um, see this one, it's little birds on the beach, just running, picking at things on the beach before the water comes in, get some. I think I was on the beach when I did that one. And here's another one. It's the same kind of mermaids, like she's reaching down to her in this one, so it's like a story, more of a story. Jean, you don't have to hope so. I'm sure your art is amazing, especially if you hide things in there. And Boat God is so supportive. Um, so actually everyone in here is. This is Glamour Mermaid. And oh, a horse. So we have another animal for our animal coloring book that'll be coming out very soon. I have a lot of mermaids, actually. I didn't realize I had so many. And I was actually watching a video, proco.com/figure. This was on YouTube. There's a guy, I think his name is Proco, and he's really good at art, like amazing. And I think I was being inspired and didn't want to forget his website, so I wrote it down. And I don't know if anyone can guess who this is. I actually forgot his name, but I copied or used a photo reference for this anime character. Thrumble. Look, it's me. Hi, Thrumble. That's funny. Seven Dealey, sin, Seven Dealey or Daily? Deadly. Seven Deadly Sins character. Maybe that's who it was. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What is his name? Um, I wanted to challenge myself to do an anime because it was so popular. Like all of a sudden, everybody was doing anime, and I'm like, I wonder if I can do anime. And so I've done a couple of anime. This wasn't this I think was my first one, but I've done a couple more since then. And yeah, let me know if you can remember. Yeah, I figured you meant deadly. So how have you been, Thrumble? And palm trees. This is just a palm tree. No, I think I was doing like the shadow because I wanted the sun to be coming straight down like from the top and then have the palm tree just have the shadow of just the leaves. I think that was my goal. This is my random drawings where I just do random things. This says from nature, from life, and boxes. So It's just another expressive art. Um, let's see here. I have another book too. I'm gonna close this one up, and here's a little bit more Zentangle. This one is obviously another tree, kind of like, I don't know, like a mushroom tree with plants. And I think I did this one recently, and I was testing out my micro pens. Oh, what do you call those things? Micro micron pens. And I reorganized my room, and now I don't know where my micron pens are. Oh, there they are. I have them in my bucket. So yeah, I was testing out my micron pens. So these are really awesome pens to have um, when you like to do Zentangle or fine details. Oh God! Oh wait, his name is Melodious. I'm saying it wrong. Meliados. Oh my gosh, I'm butchering it. I know. Meliados. Oh my gosh. It doesn't is that right? I hope that's close. I hope I'm pronouncing it sort of right. I don't know where he went. I put him away. Oh, here he is. Okay, does that look like it? Let's see. Meliados, I guess. And I can't remember what he does though. But yeah, there's seven deadly sins. And then I was watching Demon Slayer because a lot of people were like, "Oh, some of your, one of my characters looked like it was from Demon Slayer, one of them that I drew." So I watched some Demon Slayer. It was actually kind of interesting. So this tree is more mushroomy, kind of abstract, asymmetrical. And let's see. Kelsey, gotta head out. Loved the showcase. Kelsey, thank you for staying. So I didn't realize you guys were still here. Love you, sweetie. I hope you have a great night. Keep up the good work on your ambitious workout. I love to see your progress. I really do. You're doing so great. You just keep up the good work, girl. So this one here is just some more just random sketching. And we're kind of closing up for tonight. We've done quite a bit. Um, yeah, quite a bit of reminiscing through the sketchbook. And I kind of feel like coloring blue in for some reason. So tonight I'm just going to finish off by putting blue in. And let's see, this isn't the blue I want. Let's see, is this the blue I want? Yes, this is the blue I want. So I'm just gonna put some blue in here. You gotta wake up at 4:30 in the morning? Oh my gosh, girl, you go. Go for it. That's awesome. And, I want you to know I'm really proud of you for sticking to it. It's hard to make yourself get up that early in the morning to go work out because, but once you get in the habit and you start, having your progress showing, it's so worth it, right? And it's not as hard. I think it takes, what, 30 days to make a habit of something? So, for 30 days, you keep at it and it becomes a habit. And like me, every day, every Tuesday and Thursday for 1 year, I did live streaming. And this year, I can't not do it. It feels really weird if I don't. I feel like I'm missing something. And so but I do wanna finish my art. That is this year's goal, to finish. And being that I was able to accomplish, consistency, that was the word for last year for my goals. I was able to finish, be consistent. This year is finishing my artwork. I have so many artworks in my closet that I really would love to see finished, sold, and out of my house so I can make room for new things. So check out my Printify shop. You can find it in the description when I'm done, and also in the community. Please join the community and post some comments or your thoughts, things like that. I would love to see how you're doing. And that's also where you'll find my store, my new store in Printify. There's swimwear. There's even a suitcase, which I got it as low priced as I could, but it's still kind of expensive. But it is art, so and very unique and original, so no one else will have that suitcase if it comes when you're flying, you'll have the most beautiful suitcase. It's a mermaid one. So I'm actually gonna be flying at the end of the month. I haven't been on an airplane for so long, I can't even remember the last time. I just hope that it's safe. People fly every day, so I'm sure it's gonna be fine. But we're just adding a little bit of blue to this before we close and end out our stream, just for a little color, because you know me, I have to have color. Alright. Well, I hope, Jean, that you can join us again. I will be streaming live on Thursday night, Tuesday and Thursday nights. And I did stream on TikTok a few times, and TikTok is really encouraging me to live stream. And a few other people, like some friends of mine, are telling me to do it as well. Although I haven't. I don't know. I think because YouTube is so much more of a relaxed community feeling, where I think TikTok is, um, it's like rush, rush, entertain me, entertain me, entertain me. I'm not being entertained the second swipe. You know, it's constant being entertained constantly. Although when I did stream, I had quite a few people on the last one who did join and liked my stream and wanted to be a part of it, and then I never went back yet. It's been like 3 weeks. So, I don't know. I don't wanna overdo it for myself with all the murals I'm doing, but I do wanna grow and grow my community with you. Alright. So I was able to add the blue, and I'm gonna add some dark blue around the edges because I can. I already did like a frame around it. It's just not very dark because I did it in pencil. So I'm gonna darken it up right now, with this ruler. You can tell I have used this ruler a lot, a whole lot. It's so cool for Jang to raid my live stream with people who are gamers that shoot each other all day long, and then to come and watch my live stream of just doing boring old art is so cool. So thank you so much, Jane, for that. He inspires and also, what do you call it? Supports. He also supports my live streams, which I greatly appreciate. So this is like a little frame I'm doing just to make it like it's in a picture frame. I can draw straight lines, but I'm kind of tired. And like I said, I injured my finger. I cut it pretty darn good, actually, and my thumb. So I didn't want to do too much with it. And I was doing a mural all day in the sun in 85-degree weather, which luckily the people were so nice and they put umbrellas up to shade me from the sun. And it's looking really cute. I've never painted daffodils, and the whole fence is daffodils. So that's oops, that's gonna be a fun look when it's done. So there we go. We've got our color. And because she's wearing red, I'm going to just throw red on our frame. I think we're gonna have some red flowers, and then we'll have a red frame to go with it, and then that will be it for tonight. My little pops of color here and there. Boat God. Oh, Jean, I'm so glad I found you. Oh, me too. Boat God, your art is not boring. Thank you, Boat God. And I do compare myself. You're right, and I shouldn't. It's sometimes it's hard not to compare yourself to other people, especially, when you know someone that is like making money from a lot of money and traveling from doing their art, and I would probably be, except I let myself be run by corporate, and in the corporate world, I was putting too much of my time and effort into other people and their things, thinking that is how you do it. And so I'm still working on changing my mental way of thinking to I am an artist. I am an artist. I am an artist. And I do great art. I'm a wonderful artist. People like my art. I have to tell myself this because it's so easy to put your own self down. And so, Boat God, thank you for always being so encouraging. You are a super doll. Red, red, you wet the bed. You wiped it up with gingerbread. YouTube makes these little shorts from live streams, and sometimes it picks the worst things that I say and the worst moments to capture as a short. I'm always like, "Are you kidding me?" Out of the whole hour, it picks, like, the worst part, something to watch over and over again, so I don't know. Sometimes it's a successful one, and it makes really nice ones, so but sometimes it's like it picks the worst parts of the stream because it's AI, which is artificial intelligence, not real intelligence. So please don't mistake artificial intelligence for real intelligence because it is made by people, but it's not an actual thinking person. It's just fake intelligence, which can be helpful. So that's what we need is helpfulness, not relying on it. You don't want to rely on AI, but It is great to be helped by AI. And I'm just gonna darken a little bit around the insides. I love coloring. I could color, like, all day. 'Cause you don't really even need to think about it. You're just coloring, and it's not hard, it's relaxing. And we like to relax in the evening. And I'm just gonna write my name down here because I don't wanna forget my name. And what's today's date? Today's date is April. This is my birthday month, by the way. I had my birthday this month. I'm another year older. Woohoo! I think it's April 14th, 2026. So we'll remember this and for all of history. All right, guys, thank you for joining me, especially Eugene. You are super awesome. And thank you for all your contributing comments. I'm glad you found this channel and my live stream as well. And please do join my community, you guys, and check out my new store on Pinterest. I think you'll find something you like there. And if you've ever wanted any of my art, you can get it there. And if you want something different, just let me know. It can happen. Oh, God, that's what I do best. What is that? What do you do best? Oh, you support people? I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, no. All right. Thank you for watching. Bogod, you have a great week. Jang, I love you. Kelsey, I love you. I know you're gone, but I love you guys. Mana, I love you too. And everybody else, I really care about you. We won't go in the love zone, but definitely the care zone. And so look for my coloring book in my store, my mermaid coloring book, and I'll be coming out with another one and also an animal coloring book. So you guys have a great night. Thanks again for joining me and be inspired and and just enjoy your art and your own talents and your own self, who you are, and just love yourself. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.